All right. So explain to me, your thing about not wanting people to buy you shit.
Me, because I don't like when people buy stuff for me because I just like to be independent. Like I'm homeless right now, but like before I wasn't, and I have a normal life. I'm just poor, so like right now, so that's why like I don't like people buying stuff. So I'm used to buying stuff myself and doing everything myself. So like it's just not normal for me, you know. And I'm also raised like I'm supposed to buy my own stuff, and then when it comes to like a lady, right? You're not a lady, I don't think, but
I mean, these days I could be anything I want.
right. But
But no,
when it
I
comes
don't
to
want to be a
lady,
lady today.
but
So
I
thank you.
can with the lady. Sorry, with the lady, I would always buy her stuff for her. Right, that's just how I was taught. Like chivalry. Chivalry is not isn't dead, but it is dead. You know.
It's a
So
little
yeah,
dormant. Yeah.
yep. So yeah, that's pretty much why. So, but and then if it's like friends go out, right? It's guys, you know, it's all gonna be we're all gonna pay for our own stuff. So you know, a lot of times. So unless like someone dies or something, then it can be nice and normally offer to pay, you know, something like that. But other than that, so, yeah.
No. All right.
Not bad out here. It's probably because I was inside though.
Huh?
I would say it's not that bad out here, but that's probably because I was just inside. I'll freeze in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, you look cold. I was watching in the lens. You looked like you were shivering a little.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. We'll get moving in a minute. It's easier when you're walking because you're working up some sweat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now we came out of here so it'd be quieter, and there's this like crazy, spy versus spy thing going on.
Spy? What do you mean spy versus spy?
The soundtrack
music?
is up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, there's a little bit of, you came here for a little bit of quietness and there's a little bit of noise. Feels like we're in a spy movie, but it's alright. So I'm not that quiet though, unfortunately. But
No, you're pretty good.
maybe when I lose some weight,
When you lose some weight, then what?
I get a little quieter. Walking up the stairs, people used to call me an elephant. I was real offended, but they had a point. So
Check your mic for me. Take a gander. It looks like it's pointed up at your mouth a little better. There we go.
that better? What's too high?
I think it's too high, but I think it's not at your mouth. There we go. A little better? A little
Is
better.
that better?
Yeah.
If I zip it up, would it be even better?
I don't know.
What's that?
No. No, now it's pointing sideways again.
That looking good?
No, bring it down so it's aiming straight up at your mouth. Bring it down like an inch.
About right
A
there?
little more. A little more. I think that's better. Talk at me.
Check, check.
Check, check. All right.
Looking good?
We're looking okay.
Okay, cool. Cool.
I don't know who else though.
So, yeah. What were we talking about?
So, at first we were talking about buying stuff, but I think initially we were talking about stirring shit up.
Me?
Yeah.
Starting stuff up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm a pretty peaceful person, but I like to stir stuff up here and there. Life's kind of boring. You got to make it interesting. Sometimes you got to cause a problem and then try to fix a problem. And, so that's what I like to do a little bit.
So this is a terrible segue, but you want to talk about what happened with your family a little bit?
Sure, I guess. Didn't we already talk about that? No? We'll talk about it again.
Talk about it again, yeah.
Cool. So I was born in California. I lived in Washington, and then I moved from California with my family up to Washington State. And then after some time, there was a situation between siblings, and I ended up getting kicked out, and I was on the streets out there for a time. And then I went through a program out in Washington State. It was called Cocoon House. And their program out there definitely helped me. And I had a job and everything, but then COVID happened. And then I lost my job.
Let's talk about the family. Like, I mean, how old were you when they brought you in, when you were adopted?
Oh, that kind of stuff. So, my family, I was adopted, and I was taken straight from CPS, and I was put into foster care, but I was only in foster care for like 2 years, so I was adopted as a baby, pretty much. And then I lived with them in a town called Antioch in California. I used to visit my foster brother because I was in foster care for a little bit of time. I still stayed connected, but over time, we lost connections with them. So we just kind of went our own ways, I guess. But yeah, I did sports. Went to like 4 different elementary schools in California. And yeah, so that's pretty much the story.
You didn't really mention the family that adopted you.
I don't know what to really.
What are they like? Who are they? I don't need names, but
I forgot a lot about them. I reconnected with them recently though.
Right on. Tell me about that.
Because I just know it's the right thing to do. You want me to talk about that now? So my adopted family, right? I was abused when I was younger, mostly emotionally, but a couple times physically. But recently I reconnected with them because I've been holding on to the anger just doesn't really help. So I chose to try to reconnect. The amends stuff doesn't mean I'm going back to that, but it's just the right thing to do, I feel like everyone, they make mistakes and they deserve forgiveness, right? Even if they do some messed up stuff, we all change. I've seen it happen to people who were alcoholics. I've seen people who are abusive and they just change. Comes from the most caring people ever, So I decided to reconnect and just do what's right. Just hold it, being angry at someone for something in the past, it's understandable for what they do, but it's not worth holding on to it,
So how did reconnecting go?
It went pretty well. I'm texting here and there. We talked a little bit. I know my younger sister, she's not adopted. I'm adopted, she's biological. She's looking at going to school in Wyoming for college. She's a senior, her birthday is the 19th of this month. So that's some stuff that's going on. Other than that, I know the older sister. So that was the younger sister who went to college. The older one, who's also their biological, not my biological. She's going out to Hawaii with her husband for a little bit because he has a job out there.
She got remarried?
Yeah, she got remarried. So that's interesting. I guess, I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, so that's pretty much a little bit about where my family's at and stuff like that.
Do you talk to your mom and dad at all, or not so much?
Well, I'm talking to the mother. Not the dad. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't really, I'm just starting to slow, just seeing where it goes. It might go somewhere where I reconnect, it might not. Actually meet them, but I'm not looking to do that, but I'm looking to make amends. Because, in all honesty, I did my part, and they did their part. There's always two sides to an argument. There's always faults on both sides. One may be worse than another, but in the end, so there has to be two to start it, So
two to tango.
So I had to admit my mistakes, but I did. So yeah.
I know Thanksgiving's coming up. Do you have any plans? Are you thinking about anything, or?
I might go with a couple friends from church. I might go with my buddies. I know he got invited for Thanksgiving. I might go to with my buddy the Thanksgiving with some of his friends. But for Thanksgiving, I probably don't have anything I'm going on. But we'll see. Maybe.
I mean, how does that? Is Thanksgiving a big deal or not a big deal?
Thanksgiving is, I guess it's kind of a big deal. Like I'm chill either way, right? To have one or not. I think it's definitely a good holiday, you know. But I do feel like thankful never really happens on Thanksgiving. It's more hazards happen. But
Tell me more. What do you mean?
I don't know. Just the turkey always gets burned or destroyed, or I don't know. So, someone has kids and the kid's having a fit in another room. He just wants to play video games. You know, people are always late. Or then someone's drunk. Okay, they didn't get to deal with them. It's just there's always a mess. There's always something that's going on in someone's life where it's just a mess for Thanksgiving. So it's good, but it's also, I guess, not so good. I feel like it brings out the best in people, but also the worst in people. So,
Yeah, maybe like having kids.
I don't have any kids yet. Should be interesting.
Oh, I think I'm about to creep in. Oh, I'm already in the shot. Look at that. I got that thing. I thought I was being so clever, but it's sunsetting so fast, I don't think I can keep shooting here. You want to head back?
Yeah, we can do that.
You can walk and drink?
It's not a texting and driving, not quite that complicated.
I'm going to chuck this.
The sun is setting, huh?
Yeah. What time is it?
2:57.
Damn. Oh, we've been going a minute.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's been, what, 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't remember. Something like that.
I think I got there at like 1:15, but I told you 1. Damn.
Yeah.
You're going to cost me today, man.
I'm not ashamed.
No, I don't think you should be. Oh, damn it, though. Oh, maybe. Hang on. I'm thinking. Nope. All right. So I'm gonna pay you out today. I don't have another release for you though.
Oh, that's fine. We can do that another time.
I mean, technically the last one will work, but I'm using them for receipts too.
Yeah, how much more are we planning on doing this for, anyways?
Well, I don't know. Do you want to stop, or is it okay?
I don't care. I was just curious, so I can just figure out.
Let's go in the road.
Especially if I get work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as much as the money helps and stuff, I was also thinking more about it, and I was thinking it could also help some other people. So, because at first it was like, the money's great, but then I also noticed that you got a good heart and you're really trying, and I was like, this could help some other people. So then I was like, you know, it's not about that. It helps, but like there's something bigger to it, you know. So I was like, you know, so it could definitely help someone else. I like to help people out, so.
Tell me about that.
About helping people out?
Yeah.
Well, so I like helping people out. I have some people who are in the system who help people out in Arizona, and I was hoping to actually partner with some of them in the future for helping homeless out. But we'll see. It just depends. We're also in a whole nother state. But I wanted to start. I want to start my own trailer program. You know.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me now on camera, because last time we weren't.
So what I want to do is I want to start a nonprofit. But what it does is we buy trailers, and what we do when we buy the trailers is give them out to homeless people. But like, you know, there's a lot of these homeless people, right? Some of them are older, right? Some of them have families, but like a lot of them might just never get on their feet. And I feel like everyone deserves a chance to just live peacefully, right? And if I can help some people out, that would be awesome. So, also with the trailers, I also don't want to just feel like they're in the system, you know, getting these trailers like they're all the same apartment, same stuff. So what I want to do is get them a trailer, and then I want to find like an artist who does like graffiti or does street art, does murals, who's trying to get their name out, and for that person to tag the trailer, like paint their trailer. It's like a voucher. I give this person a voucher to go, and the voucher is it's like a debit card pretty much. I'll pay for that one person to get their art done on their trailer. So they get whatever they want done on that trailer. And so they get their own personalized trailer. So that's definitely one of the things I'm trying to do with getting trailers for people who are houseless, homeless, etc. You know? And then I want to call the program Never Homeless Again Denver. So that would be like the project I'd be hopefully working on in the future. But yeah, that's part of the plan.
How would you get that started?
That I have certain details, but the main thing is my big problem is I want to do it myself. So with no state involved. The problem is there's state. It's hard because doing it without the state, in a sense, it can put me in some very bad situation for legal stuff that I know of right now. But the reason I don't want the state to help out with that is just because, like, I can do more. I can be more personal with that person, where if I'm working through the system, I have to follow certain rules. I don't want to follow the rules. I just want to be able to do what's right, what I know that's right through my heart, you know, and not through the system. And so I don't want to have to follow someone's rules. Like in all honesty, like, I believe in God. I'm a Christian. Like, I know not everyone does, and that's fine. But like with me, is I don't want to follow the state's laws. I want to follow God's laws. And if God says go do this or do this, do more of this for this person to help them out, I'd rather do that than have to then abide by the state laws where I'm limited, you know, and I don't think that's right. So I'm trying to figure the legal aspect of that out, but it's just taking time.
I mean, stuff like that, I always feel like it's hard to get started.
It's hard to get the funding, and yeah, it's hard to get started. Yeah. So that's what it's like. And unfortunately, if I was rich, I could do it myself, but I'm not. So.
I mean, it's a cool idea.
Yeah. Are we still on camera?
At the moment, yeah. Though this thing keeps flipping out on me a little bit.
Okay.
So tell me, just so I can cut in, because I think some of that is going to be a little hard to use. So tell me a little bit about the trailer thing.
So the goal of my trailer program, what I want to do is I want to get a bunch of trailers, and then I want to give them out to like homeless people, you know, on the streets, people with families who are on the streets. And what I want to do is I also want to make the trailer special. So when I customize that trailer, what I'd be doing for those particular people is they get like a street artist, and so they can make their home their own. So with this trailer, they have this artist who does like street murals and stuff like that. And when they do that, they can write down, okay, this is what I want, show the drawing, find something off the internet or whatever, and that person.
works, doesn't he?
It's a lot.
Yeah, we're good again.
All right. Where do you want me to start?
So tell me about how you're going to do it.
So, I'd start from the beginning. So I have a trailer idea. What I want to do to help the homeless out in Denver, outside of Denver. Honestly, pretty much everywhere it helps them. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to buy like trailers, right? Because when I'm buying these trailers, what I'd be doing is I'd be giving them to homeless people, right? People who, you know, have families, people who don't have families, just people who need a place to live, right? Live peacefully and all that. And so with that, I also don't want them to feel like they're just getting the same trailer. You know, I want them to feel like it's their trailer. So we'd also make it like home. And so we'd also get certain designs for what they want on like the outside of the trailer. So it'd be like they find a picture on the internet, or let's say they're a great drawer, right? And they say, this is what I want on my trailer. I want it to look cool. You know, I want it to look like this. And then what I would do is I would find someone who's in art and does like murals and stuff like that, who's trying to get their name out, and just and obviously pay them too for their effort. But what I would do with that is I would talk to that person, and they would get their trailer customized with like art on the outside, and then also on the inside I would like to stock their fridge, you know, food, or like also blankets, like get them a nice blanket for their nice bed, all that, and just, you know, be able to supply all that. And it's not really that expensive, you know, to get a trailer. A good 2011 Jayco trailer is like a $5,000. So I was also looking, like, imagine if like churches around the world would donate $5,000. There are thousands and thousands of churches, you know, each year. Like something like that, we could change literally the world. We could get everyone off the streets. You know, there's tons of places that can do that. So that's what I want to do in the future. But yeah.
I mean, it's a cool vision.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm asking this question not to psych you out, but actually more to psych you up. What would be the thing you got to do first?
So first I would have to honestly, figure out churches that will help, and figure out laws. You know, what I can do, what I can't do. And also, for people, people be driving their trailers, but for the people who can't drive, I would have to find a place. Either when I buy land, but it could take a while, or make a deal with like BLM land, what is Bureau of Land Management land, with the state, and make a deal with them. But just, hey, I'm helping people, homeless people out. Can you let me use this land? You know, and work on purchasing it, or purchasing my own land somewhere else. But those would be my steps. Some of the first ones that I can think of right now.
We ask. Why do you think you're homeless?
Why do I think I'm homeless?
Yeah.
Well, I'm homeless because, one, my family, when they kicked me out, 2, COVID, because I got on my feet and COVID knocked me down. Then I lost my, and then honestly 3 is when I got on my feet from COVID. It wasn't technically affecting me, but I made a bad planning decision with my apartment, you know, my job, and I lost my job and lost my place. So that's why I'm homeless right now.